Om Jananim Sharadam Devi Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Murmu. Shri Ramakrishna is telling, you seem to have no strength, no grit. You are as mushy as flattened rice soaked in milk. Be up and doing. Gird your loins. I don't like that song. Brother, joyfully cling to God, thus striving, someday you may attain Him. One song in Hindi runs like this. काम करते रहो, नाम जपते रहो, भगवान तो मिलेंगे कभी ना कभी. This God you'll get God someday or other. That abhi, I want God now. One day or the other, you will realize God. Go on doing your duty and calling on God. Someday you will realize, no, I want Him now. Children, you see, when they go with parents outside, they see their whole eyes is not on beautiful scenery or this, that. When the shop comes and what they can eat. The moment they are passing in front of a shop, he sees some chocolates. How much that child pesters. He doesn't want to keep one single step ahead. No, you get me, then I will come with you. How that grit. At last, father has to surrender, yield to the demands of children. Like that, can we do, can we not do? That is called the longing. I don't care for the line, thus striving, someday you may attain Him. You need stern renunciation. I say the same thing to Hazra. You ask me, why don't I feel stern renunciation? Some people, they don't feel. Why don't I feel? There is a reason for it. You have desires and tendencies within you. The same is true of Hazra. In our part of country, I have seen peasants bringing water into their paddy fields. The fields have low ridges on all sides to prevent the water from leaking. But these are made of mud. Often they have holes here and there. The peasants work themselves to death to bring water, which, however, leaks out through the holes. Desires are the holes. You practice japa and austerities, no doubt, but they all leak out through the holes of your desires. Kamana, small desires hold us for name and fame, for he should not tease me, he should not show his finger to me. All these things. I want to save myself. I want to feed, every moment I want to feed my ego. I want to show off myself. All these are consuming the innermost desire is what is fulfilled through sadhana. Ramakrishna tells very often, and scriptures also say, I want God. His need of God, his understanding and feeling I have to realize God and transcend the nature. To that extent also he understands. And is practicing sadhana. But deep inside, there are some desires which first through sadhana, those desires are eliminated. Those desires are satisfied. Most of the sadhana goes in that way. The spiritual practices. Till the inner desires are satiated, he feels disgusted, enough of it. Till then, the sadhana phala goes on bringing fruit of enjoyments that his heart is seeking. And when it is ended, all holes are closed. Now the water is getting accumulated within the ridges of the field. Now the crop will come up nicely. It is even in accounts, it is the first debit is cancelled by the first credit. As I have taken a lot of loan, and which now I make some payment, I go on drawing the debts one after the other every day. And after some time I am going to pay. When I pay, suppose one day 10,000 was there, 20,000, like that I went on drawing. Now I am repaying 10,000. Where will it go? It will cancel the first. All others will remain. First debt is cancelled by the first payment. It can be anything. Suppose 10,000 you have taken, 5,000 is less, and 5,000 is still remaining of the first debt. So many debts you have taken, and the first. Similarly, so many desires you possess. The innermost desire is satisfied. You wanted some fine house, and all the sadhana you do, you will get a fine house first, before the spiritual practices begin. Before the fruit of the sadhana, spiritual practices go in that reach that direction. And all those who help you in your sadhana by taking responsibility, by giving moral support to you, for them all that the sadhana, some part of sadhana will be going for them. Those who are protecting you, those who are feeding you, all this. Much of the sadhana goes away for desire fulfillment, much of the who helps you to do the sadhana. So what remains is very little. They catch fish with a bamboo trap. The bamboo is naturally straight, but why is it bent in the trap in order to catch the fish? Desires are the fish. Therefore, the mind is bent down towards the world. If there are no desires, the mind naturally looks up towards the God. Do you know what is it like? It is like the needle of a balance. On account of the weight of woman and gold on the two needles are not in the line. It's woman and gold that makes a man stray from the path of yoga. Have not you noticed the flame of a candle? The slightest wind makes it waver. The state of yoga, the state of yoga is like the candle flame in the windless place. The Bhagavad Gita also gives this Nivatastha Deepa, like that. When the meditation is entering into meditation, it will be just like a Deepa lamp in the Nivatastha, in the way there is no wind, no air movement, a flame of the candle is standing without flickering. On account of the weight, the tube, when the two pans are there, when the pan is heavy, it turns that side. When it's light, it turns on the other side. It is showing how much less or how much more the two pans are. Now, the needle is showing not equal balance. But on one side it is there, the desire for enjoyments is on this other side, and his credit balances are zero. It is dragging him down. The mind is dispersed. Part of it has gone to Dhaka, part to Delhi, and another part to Kuch Bihar. The mind is to be gathered in, it must be contracted on the concentrated, it must be concentrated on the object. Mind must be gathered. It is split and running in so many directions. It has to be gathered and concentrated on we call it focused on a particular point. If you want 16 annas worth of cloth, then you have to pay the merchant the full 16 annas. Yoga is not possible if there is the slightest obstacle. If there is tiny break in the telegraph wire, then the news cannot be transmitted. The contact breaks with the divine. You are no doubt in the world. What if you are? You must surrender the fruit of your action to God. You must not seek any result for yourself. But mark one thing, the desire for bhakti cannot be called a desire. You may desire bhakti and pray for it, practice the tamas of bhakti and force your demand upon the Divine Mother. You are no doubt in the world. What if you are the most of the people? We are in the world, we are bound by the world, we cannot do sadhana. This kind of negative approach, negative thoughts come in their minds. Possess them. You must surrender the fruit of your action to God. The best way is to see that future bindings are not there. Whatever we are in the world of bound by time, space and causation. Time is bound by time, bound by causation. Time and space continuity is there always. And apart from these two, causation, law of causation. Whatever you do, you have to earn. You have to work out it. I do good, I have to work out that good. I am doing bad, I have to work out that bad what I am doing. Good for good, bad for bad. So we are in the cause and effect. Law of cause and effect is constantly governing us. So that your actions do not bind you further. Each action is making you bound to the world. Your thoughts, your actions, your feelings are binding you to the world. Can you offer everything as a worship unto God? Then no more new karmas or vasanas get acquired. Each one, whatever he is doing, after getting that understanding, God is the only doer, and I am surrendering everything, all fruits of my action. Fruits is going to bind me. Because my work, behind the work was the demand or intention of getting fruit. That fruit acceptance or fruit holding binds me. Badhyate. Now that bandhana is escaped, that everything what I do is offered to God as His worship. I am doing all that you have brought me into this world, you have placed me here and given these responsibilities, and I am doing and offering it to you. Accept it as my worship. Then it will not become karma. When you offer it to God, it will not no more become karma. The mind is dispersed. Part of his mind has gone to Dhaka, part to Delhi, and part to Kuch Bihar. That mind is to be gathered. It must be centered on one object, that is focused on one object. If you want 16 annas worth of cloth, then you have to pay the merchant full 16 annas. Yoga is not possible if there is the slightest obstacle. If there is a tiny break in the telegraph wire, the news cannot be transmitted. Telegraphic or telegram that is connecting. Now we have wireless systems. Formerly, wire used to run from one place to another place through which the signals are sent and signals are translated into language again. Some expert will do that and send the message to the people. Then suppose there is a break for any reason in the wire that is going to transmit, then it will not transmit. Like that, if my link with God is broken, whatever I do is going to become karma. You are no doubt in the world. What if you say, if you are, what if you are there in the world? You must surrender the fruit of your actions to God so that your actions will not bind you. You must seek, you must not seek the result for yourself. No result for you. Go on doing and offering it. And whatever is accumulated, it belongs to God. You are doing and offering the work. When we offer the activities, we offer our kartritva, doership, bhoktritva, enjoyership, and knowership. All the kartritva, bhoktritva, jnatritva, ego itself. And in karma, the karma phala, and the kartra, the doer, and what is done, and the action that is the fruit that I am going to doership, kartritva, and the karma which is done, the puja or something what is done, and its fruit, all are offered to God. That nothing binds me. You must not seek the result for yourself. But mark one thing, desire for bhakti cannot be called as desire. Desire for devotion cannot be, because it is not binding, it is releasing. You may desire bhakti and pray for it. Practice the tamas of bhakti and force your demand upon the Divine Mother. Sri Ramakrishna says, you see, desire for bhakti cannot be called as desire. You may desire bhakti and pray for it. You are just, we are praying, give me devotion, give me devotion. But you will not so easily get. You have to prove prove it through tears or sincerity or somewhere. You have to prove, yes, I mean it, I mean it. So when we pray for others, when the prayers are not we don't usually pray for ourselves, especially after renunciation and after meeting with people, after our spiritual growth begins. We don't seek anything through action or anything. We go on offering it without any seeking the result. But mark one thing, desire for bhakti is not desire, because all other things is going to bind us. Bhakti, acquiring bhakti, is going to release us. It is not called a desire because it's not going to bind us. It's going to release instead. All that binds is karma. All that releases is sadhana. So we don't call it karma. I am seeking God's grace. I am seeking love of God. I am seeking desire. It is not called desire. I desire for God's grace. I am desiring, but it is not called as desire, because the desire is which binds the soul. Desire for, now, all medicines are medicines, but antidotes are not medicines. Antidotes are to destroy the effect of medicine. Suppose somebody has taken something and it has become poison, the food has food poison, and now the medicine that he takes is not a medicine, it is an antidote for the poison which is already there in you. So this is compensating the poison. Now somebody has taken some excessive thing which is poison, is going to become poison to him. Then first thing they give is just milk. The milk will go and affect it and destroy its power to harm. Like that. That milk is medicine or not? It looks like medicine, but it is not going to help you anyway. It is going to destroy the effect of, it is destroying the poison in your, toxin in your body. It is not something it's giving you. It is taking away. You may desire for bhakti and pray for it. Practice the, you don't wait for long. After practicing for some time, praying this, that and all, lifelong, sit and pray, give me devotion, give me. No. After some time you become alert. No, time is going. No, you have to give, demand. Then it will be, that means exercising your right, exercising your, means how much sincerity must be there. A person was traveling in a vehicle. He saw a girl sitting in front of him. And on the back was written, God alone can judge me. That person was telling, after coming, excited he was telling, I saw a girl wearing a cloth on the back of which it was written, God alone can judge me. What a beautiful writings you see. God alone can judge me. Nobody else can judge me because they don't know anything about me. They see my action now. But God has seen me from before I can be born, before I can come into this creation. He is constantly watching. He knows every bit of mine. I cannot hide anything from Him. He knows, He alone can judge me, who knows me, my in and out of my existence. How that thought or how that thing has come, you see. God alone can judge me. Because even the person himself or herself cannot judge what they are. Others can never. I am the Sakshi of myself. Then also I am not able to. But God alone can judge me. So here you may desire for bhakti and pray for it. You are seeking it. The practice the tamas of bhakti and force your. We go on waiting, praying for bhakti. It never fructifies. Goes on, then you become immediately alert and start working in higher level. This bitterly contest suit between mother and her son. Sri Ramakrishna is singing a song. What sport is this? Sri Ram Prasad, says Ram Prasad, I shall not cease tormenting thee till thou thyself shalt yield the fight and take me in their arms at last. This bitterly contest, it is like a small lamp with a flame and wind is attacking it. When the wind blows, it almost dies off. You see that light, small one, little light, fire is there. Now it is going to put off. Now it is going to put off like that. And the wind becomes a little lighter and immediately the flame picks up. There is a constant fight going on between the lamp struggling to survive itself and wind trying to put it off. Like that it is. Between mother and he is demanding, mother is hesitating to give. The bitterly contrast between the mother and her son. What sport is this? Says Ram Prasad. I shall not cease tormenting thee till thou thyself shall yield and wield the fight and take me in your arms at last. She has to, you have to take me in your arms. And the sport is going on, says the Ram Prasad. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.